What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I decided that I wanted to be a little creative by making these beautiful clip-ins. Also, rather than double wefting them, I decided to triple weft them for the fullness. So if you're interested in seeing how I created these, then stay tuned and continue to watch this video. So I'm going to be using 3 bundles of my Bodywave, all in the inches 26. Guys, just look at the fullness, the luster, and the shine on these bundles. I have been rocking with my vendors since the beginning of my business, and let me tell you, they do not disappoint. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link down below along with the discount code. That way you can go ahead and save some coins. So what you see me doing is that I'm just unraveling the bundle so that I can go ahead and get ready to double weft it using my sewing machine. Now I'm only going to do it to 2 of the bundles. I did mention that I am going to be triple wefting them, which you will see in the next clip. So all I'm doing is I am just holding the 2 ends together, pinching a little piece out, that way I can hold it in place so that they do not fall out of place as I place it under the presser footer. And all I'm going to do is just seal it at the beginning, and then I'm going to go ahead and continue the doubling method with the sewing machine. Now, one thing I tried to do was give you guys a closer look on how I'm doing the doubling. However, it wouldn't stay still where I was placing the camera to record what I was doing. So I ended up having to remove it from the desk and place it on my ring light, so that way you guys could just watch me double the wefts. Okay, so the first track is complete and this is how it should look. I'm going to go ahead and work on this second bundle, and then I will come back so that I can show you how I add the 3rd track on both bundles.
M&N PRO.
So I'm using the 3rd bundle so that I can add the 3rd track for both of the first 2 bundles that I double wefted. All I'm doing is repeating the same step that I did with the first 2 bundles to add the 3rd track on both of them. I hope I'm making sense with this. So all I'm doing is just lining them up together, and then I'm pinching a little piece at the beginning, and then I didn't get a chance to record that part. Again, I tried to see about doing it another angle, but it just didn't work out. But You can go ahead and go back to the part where I double weft it. It's the same technique. All you're doing is just adding them together, sealing it at the beginning, and then you just continue to pinch the tracks together and just go ahead and double it. And then whatever left over from that first bundle that you have not used, you just go ahead and do the same thing with the second bundle. And then once I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and come back and I'll show you how both of the, well, I'll show you how the bundles look with the third track added on there. And all right, guys, there you have it. This is how it should look after you have added the third track. I'm just giving you different angles and a close-up on how it should look. Now moving on to the next part. Now this part of the process is optional. This is just a preference of mine. It's just something about a nice jet black that just feels so classy and so, I don't know. I just love when my bundles are nice and dark and black. I don't know. It just gives it a different look. So all I'm doing is adding hot water from the sink. It doesn't have to necessarily be boiling water. You could just add the hot water from the sink. Next, afterwards, add the color inside of the water. And then once you do that, I'm taking one of my color brushes to evenly distribute the color. And then after that, I'm going to then dump both of the bundles inside of the water and let it sit there. I believe I'll let them sit for about a good 30 minutes to an hour, no more than an hour for sure. And then once I did that, I went ahead and shampooed, conditioned, and put it in treatment. And then I let it sit overnight to air dry. And as always, I'll have a list of everything I use down in the description box.
M&N PRO.
Now that the bundles have fully air dried, this part of the process is where you would measure the tracks row by row. So since I already had clip-ins that I previously made, I went ahead and used those as my measurement guide. Now, if this is your first time, what you would do is measure 2 at the nape, and then measure 3 from temple to temple, and then you would measure 2 around the crown area where your leave out is going to be. So that should total about a good 7 pieces for you. Now, if you would like me to create a separate detailed tutorial on that, I would be more than happy to do that. Just go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. So what I'm doing now is taking each of the pieces that I went ahead and measured, and all I'm doing is just sealing each ends of the wefts before I apply the wig combs. So y'all, clip-ins have now become my new favorite thing to wear. Now, I do love wearing my wigs, however, However, I think when it comes to clip-ins, I just love how quick and easy it is. It's like a 15-minute install. I love the fact that it allows my hair to breathe. I also have access to oiling my scalp and everything like that. So it was actually during the summer where I couldn't even take it anymore with wearing wigs because the heat was just too much. So I live in Florida, so you can imagine the heat. And so I just decided to create clip-ins, and I started off with curly hair, and then eventually I said, you know what, let me be more creative and try it with my Bodywave extensions. And when I tell you, I am obsessively in love. So yeah, that was just how that whole experience started. But definitely, yeah, definitely get your hands on bundles so you can go ahead and get this made. Also too, if you are interested, this is a service that I do provide. So you are more than likely or more than welcome to go ahead and go on my website and request that service as well, which you will see when you click on the link down below. Okay guys, so this is the finished result. It should be a total of 7, and now it's time to add the wig combs. But do you guys see what I mean when I say you'll have a total of 7? I literally had the 2 for the nape, and then I had the 3 for the temple area. And then after that, I had the 2 for around where your leave out is going to be at. So I've already started on a few of them already, as you can see where I did my placements. Now those 2 that you see right there, eventually off camera, I ended up going back to add 1 more on each of them for the middle part. I just felt that it was just too spaced out, so eventually I went back to add more. So what I'm doing now, I am placing them in their position, but you notice how I opened them up? Well, I purposely did that because what happens is when you actually are sewing them down and you have the wig combs closed, you may accidentally sew them on the other side. So that has already happened to me a few times already. So what I started doing is opening them up. That way I'll be aware of the side that I'm supposed to be sewing them on. So all I'm doing is I'm putting it in the placement, and then I started off at the hole. So at the beginning I double knotted it, and then I just went in each of the individual sections that you see me going through. And I'm just doing that just for extra security, you know, that way the wig combs do not come out at all, because I am hand stitching this on, so therefore I want it to be nice and secure. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to let you watch this video, and I'll be back with the finished result. So I ended up running out of the black clip-ins, and I thought I had some brown ones laying around here, but it looks like I ran out of those as well. So I ended up having to go with the tan ones that I had sitting around here. Now, because I was making these clip-ins for myself, I didn't mind, but if I was making it for a customer, of course I would have just placed an order for some more. But of course, because it was just for me, I just didn't really mind. I didn't mind it. But as you can see, I placed them directly in the middle for a reason. That way, when I do install them, they will be seamlessly unseen. And they actually came out really good. And this is actually the finished look. And as you can see, I really love how these things came out. And you can also see the luster and the shine. And you know your girl was feeling herself, honey. Yes, baby. You know I had to go glam it up, honey. Yes, look at that, y'all. Look at that. Look at that movement. I just love the shine on these bundles. Yes. And as you can see, you cannot see the tan clip-ins at all from the back. So it definitely came out really good. I do thank you guys for watching my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already subscribed to the family. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.